Welcome to Prince of Peace Episcopal Church. I'm Rand Reasoner, one of the pastors here, and Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! The annual 12th night concert. Though Christmas Day is past, the season of Christmas continues through Epiphany, and tonight is 12th night. On Christmas Eve, we heard choral music from the countries of Africa, Asia, Europe, North and South America, and this evening, we crown the season with the beauty of handbell music in the form of an international gift shop. Hebrew anthem, Me'or Zur, is traditionally sung at Hanukkah, the Feast of Lights, which celebrates the rededication of the temple in Jerusalem. I quote, "Rock of ages, let this song praise thy saving power," unquote. It recalls 4 times that God intervenes to save his people. In the Gospels, John the Evangelist quotes Jesus, "I am the light of the world." God's intervention to save all people. From Israel, this is the gift of light, Me'or Zur. "'Twas in moon of wintertime, when all the birds had fled, that God the Lord of all the earth sent angels choirs instead." These words begin the poem by Canadian journalist Jesse Edgar Middleton. Later images like lodge of bark and rabbit skin robe evoke the life of the indigenous peoples of the Americas. Many familiar carols speak of the songs of birds lulling the babe to sleep. Here, the silence of the birds and the winter moon paint the image of a vast open sky of the American plains. The setting of the angelic chorus, In Excelsis Deo, from Canada, this is the gift of song. Mexican nativity play, Alarú is a lullaby meaning, sleep, dear holy baby. But the lilting melody is often played for the dancing of the shepherds. The word carol actually means a round dance. Fun fact, there are carols for all major church festivals, Easter and Pentecost, as well as Christmas. So is this a lullaby or a dance tune? In your imagination, try to hear both. From Mexico, this is the gift of dance, Alarú. Piano keyboard, the keys never move. Given that it rarely snows on the eastern coast of the Mediterranean, it is easy to dismiss the descriptive imagery of a bleak midwinter night. But in the experience of most carol writers, Christmas does come at the cold, dark, forbidding time of the year. Instead of dwelling on the probable inaccuracy of the weather report, perhaps we might focus on the message of the carol itself. If you have no gift fit for a king, you can still give your heart. In truth, in our abundance, we can shower our friends and family with innumerable gifts, while at Prince of Peace, all our Christmas offerings go to help others in need. And above this generosity, we still give our hearts. From all the places where there is a white Christmas, this is the gift of selflessness in the bleak midwinter. The simple tune Gartan is found in the Petrie collection of Irish melodies. Love was born at Christmas, stars and angels gave the sign. The text elaborates on Jesus' words, "Whenever 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name, I am in the midst of them." The final verse summarizes, "Love shall be our token. Love be yours, love be mine. Love to God and neighbor, love shall be our sacred sign." From Ireland, this is the gift of love. Love came down at Christmas. Christmas is not all glitter and ribbons, cookies and carols. Reading from St. Matthew's Gospel, the drama of Herod learning of the birth of a rival king is a dark chapter in the Nativity story. When the wise men failed to report back when they had found the child, Herod unleashed his fury with the slaughter of the innocents in Bethlehem. This is told in the carol Pure Nobis, a medieval melody first found in Trier, the oldest city in Germany. The painful dissonance of the center, rising from this canon in 2 different keys, represents the helpless grief of the whole city. And the return to total clarity signals the assurance that the survival of the infant king brings the promise of salvation. From Germany, this is the gift of hope. Unto us a boy is born. based on an old Italian pifferari, or piper's tune, "When blossoms flower mid the snow," is a graceful carol celebrating the Christmas rose, the unexpected beauty in the darkest and coldest time of the year. Myths from every culture explain the universal trust that the days will lengthen and the sun will shine warmer. To believe what cannot be seen, from Italy, this is the gift of faith. Venite adoremus. Rest ye merry gentlemen. A short grammar lesson here. There is a comma after merry. So the adjective does not describe the gentleman. Get some sleep, you happy male persons. It goes with ye. You should stay glad, guys. Thus, God rest ye merry gentlemen. Remember, Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day to save us all. This text is much older form of the current admonition. Remember, Jesus is the reason for the season. He who is born for our salvation will free all who trust in him. This is indeed the good news. From England, these are the gifts of comfort and joy. God rest ye merry gentlemen. Franz Joseph Haydn wrote the Nightingale's Canon for three voices. When this charming gift reached the ear of tintinnabulationist Michael Larsen, he combined it with the French carol we know as Angels We Have Heard on High. You know, the one with the long glow. Played by a pair of ringers, the melodic fragments make a delightful musical garland. This he gave to the bell world as Angel's Canon. Alas, it wasn't really a canon anymore. So when alchemy received it, new counterpoint was written, phrases reordered, and the bass became an ostinato. Now it is a strict canon with second voice repeating exactly what the first had played. From France, this is the pleasure of regifting Angel's Canon. Handel gave us Messiah, the massive oratorio surveying the advent, birth, ministry, passion, death, and resurrection of Jesus. In the Christmas portion is some of the most beloved of all choral music. The chorus, "For unto us a child is born," features 4 themes, including the long string notes on the word born. Singers find these especially challenging. Don't think for a moment that bell ringers find them any easier. Handel proceeds from imitative counterpoint to great block chords. Wonderful Counselor, the Prince of Peace. When we get to these Handelian strokes, we can relax. The words may be powerful, but the notes now easy. Handel, born in Germany, composed in London, and premiered the Messiah in Ireland. From the first multinational composer, this is the gift of peace. Unto us a child is born. Tchaikovsky's Nutcracker takes place in the land of sweets. The Chinese dance represents tea, which in Russia is sweetened with jam, then sipped through a sugar cube held between your teeth. To accomplish the devilish melodic line, the ringers must employ a four-in-hand technique, scattering bells into subsequent positions. The phrase works out so that the player who began also ends. This means the ringers must trade places on the repeats. The choreography of the bell version is as comical as that in the ballet. From Russia, this is the gift of laughter, Chinese dance. Hyfrydal is a Welsh tune name. The classical minuet played so fast as to be called a joke is, well, a scherzo, German for joke. The 1-2-3 rhythmical beat is accelerated to 1-1-1. Displaced accents and sudden changes of texture can be disorienting. The whole thing becomes an exhilarating ride. At Prince of Peace, playing the signature scherzo changes a tintinnabulationist into an alchemist, certifying the ability to ring gold from bronze. From Prince of Peace of Woodland Hills, California, USA, is the gift of music, scherzo on Hyfrydal.
do it, I promise you it's easy. You only have to ring the right bell at the right time. So, if you want to ring, come stand. Some people by the door here, some people by the door here, and some people in the middle. We'll take 5 minutes to get you all ready. Just a minute, we have to have a rehearsal. Here in the middle, you guys should have a B flat, a D, or an F. When I hand my hands to you, you ring. Look at your bell. See if it says B flat, D, and F. Ready? Go. Okay? Now over here you should have F, A, and C. Ready? Go. Very nice. And over here is E, G, E flat, G, and D flat. Ready? Go. Okay? One more time on the floor. Ready? Go. Okay. Now, see if you can follow my direction without understanding any words. As far as it goes. When you everybody looking at me over here. When you play out. But when somebody else's turn, you touch your shirt with your bell so that it doesn't continue to ring. Okay. Try it. Ready to go. Oh, listen to that silence.